Yo, the king is back. Yes, today I'm responding to the guru's video. Why? Because I want views and it's trending. And I'm entirely honest and I want to protect the respect and integrity of this sport. Trust me, I'm being 100% truthful when I say that. But listen, man, Guru put out a challenge for a small YouTuber to try prove him wrong. And who else but me with my 27 loyal, beautiful subscribers, okay? But before I get into this, I should say I'm a Guru fan, have been for like 3 years now. I'm not a Sean fan, and I am a massive Merab hater. Okay, you can see if you go through my channel. But I do believe Merab clearly won this fight. Now, before I get into the strikes I disagree with, and why I believe there's generally things wrong with how he was fundamentally doing this with his system: power, impact, clean, glance. I disagree with the system that was used. The Weasel system of light, medium, heavy is much better, and I'm not a Weasel fan, by the way. But the reason it's much better is, let's say, for argument's sake, a glance shot has the same impact of a knee to the thigh, even though a knee to the thigh has more impact. You can't put a knee to the thigh that hits clearly into the glance section, and you can't put it into the impact section. So then you kind of lost on what section to put it in. And then this is where you have to make subcategories and subsections. Where with the heavy, medium, light system, you could just put both of these shots into light. Or you can have that system and glance can be the subsection to add. The way that knees to the thigh was a subsection in Guru's video. Because a clean knee into the thigh, right, even though it's boring to watch, has some level of impact. And in my opinion, means more than a glance shot that really doesn't hit you. A shot glancing you really shouldn't mean shit, if we're being entirely honest, okay? Because it didn't hit you, it glanced. You know what I mean? So that should be the subsection. Also, another thing, 0.5s we used. That's just kind of dumb in my opinion. That shouldn't be used. But yeah. Anyway, I give round 5 to Sean. Okay, very easy. It is not a 50-45 fight. If you're saying that, you're egregious. Okay, and I think round 3 can go either way. I'm not angry either way, but I do not think you can say in any way, shape, or form that Sean won this fight. Down to round 1. Obviously, round 2 and round 4 are very clearly Merab rounds, and I think round 1 is definitely a Merab round as well, which at the very worst means it would be 48-47 for Merab. And I think the third is 50-50, could go either way. And that means, in my opinion, it's either 48-47 or 49-46. Either way, Merab wins, in my opinion. I want to go through round 1 to at least show how it is a clear Merab win due to that first round. Anyway, let's get straight into it, man. Now, for this, I'm going to be using the Weasel's criteria because I feel like it's much better, okay? Now, here, Sean lands a body kick, right, off his lead leg, okay? And Guru gives it an impactful shot. I think this is a very light body kick. Lead leg, okay, not much going into it. I think this is a light shot. I don't think it's an impactful shot. I mean, of course, it's clean. Because, you know, it hit him if you was to use Gurus. But I think this is a light shot. I don't think this did much, if I'm completely honest with you. Now, Sean obviously lands a nice straight right here. But once again, very little impact. If you was to use Gurus, I would personally just put it down as a clean shot. It wouldn't be impactful. If you're using the Weasels, I'd put it down as a light shot. Really didn't do much. Another thing as well, I think Guru at the end of this, when he judges it round by round, he gave the body kick, the lead body kick, he gave it a point on clean and impact. I think he counted that as 2 strikes in 1 by accident, but you know, I'm not sure. Now, this shot here, okay, which Guru has counted from Merab, I'm personally not going to count. Okay, it's not very clear what happens, and I'm not gonna count it. I'm gonna give benefit of the doubt to Sean and to Guru. I'm not gonna count it. Now this body shot obviously clearly lands, and as Guru says himself, Merab's going backwards, so there's not much impact. Once again, another light strike. Now this body kick, Guru talks about how Sean hesitated. He did hesitate. He feinted it, and then he did it. And also, some of the impact is gone by the fact that Merab is kind of jumping in a weird notion. He does kind of like jump towards it, which, you know, some people would say would increase the impact. But, you know, it's kind of a weird, slightly forward jump that makes it so the kick kind of lands half on the body, half on the thigh. In my opinion, it's a light shot. Another body shot lands here, not very impactful. It's another light shot. Now for this one here, okay, I think Sean should get a light shot, okay? It's just like all the others. But then if you look at the shot that Merab landed, okay, the left hook that he landed, I think it's definitely better than most of the shots that have been landed so far. I would class it as a medium shot. You even see when Sean goes back, you know, his head goes back a little bit. You know, I understand half of that. It's just him going back in general, you know, going out of the pocket. But I think that shot is definitely better than practically any shot that's been landed so far. I think the left hook by Merab is a medium level shot, and I think the straight body shot by Sean is a light shot. Now, Guru gives this half, right? Because he gives this a 0.5 because Sean hits his fist into Merab's glove, which touches Merab. I personally think that's kind of dumb. I don't think that had any impact at all on Merab. I think it really would have gone a bit like unnoticed for him. I know his head pinged back a little bit, but in my opinion, man, that's nothing, and it shouldn't be counted for nothing as well. So yeah, now Guru gives this an impactful shot. I disagree. I personally think this is a light shot. You know, it's not the stiffest jab you're gonna see. It's a decent jab that kept Merab away. It kept Merab from just walking forward and advancing, and trying to do his really boring game plan. Okay. But I don't think it did much. I don't think it was very impactful. I think it was a light jab. I think it was purely tactical, and I don't really think it was meant to do much damage as well. Now, when it comes to this head kick, okay, I think this is more of an iffy one, okay, because it does kind of wrap around a little bit, right? But it's also partially blocked at the same time. And it's Merab's going in with his lead leg, okay, and he's kind of moving forward like a Mong. But it's partially blocked, kind of wraps around a little bit. It's tough between light and medium, but I do believe that it had some power behind it, and I feel like it would have caused more damage than any of the other shots we've been putting in light so far. So I'm going to put it as medium. Now, Guru here gives this body shot that, in my opinion, was very clearly landed, okay? If you're going to assume something, you should assume it lands just by watching it. He gives it a medium. I'm not going to. I think it's a light. I do not think this has the same impact of what I've given medium so far. I think the head kick that, yes, was partially blocked, I think that had more impact, okay? And then Sean here, you know, lands a very light jab. Pretty much does nothing, but it's a light shot. He landed it, so fair play. Now, Guru gave this glancing, while also admitting it wasn't glancing. He gave it glancing because, you know, Merab, it probably did more damage to Merab, but like, bro, if we're that's not what we're looking into, okay? Like, did he hit him with a shot? Did he leg kick him? Yes, he did, and he hits him, and he hits him clean. It's not. I'm not giving it medium or nothing. It's a light shot, but it's a light shot. You know what I mean? Now Sean hits Merab with two light jabs. He hit him with one 3 seconds before this, and he hits him with this one. And you know, these are just light shots. Okay, light jabs. Don't do nothing. Don't have too much power, too much sting behind them. They're light. Now Guru ends up giving this another impactful shot. O'Malley lands a nice straight right going in. You see this freeze frame right now. I picked it if you want. I think there's one right after where I'm gonna resume your video for a quick minute. Okay, my bad. But he gives it impactful. Merab's moving away from it, man. And I don't think it had much impact behind it. I think O'Malley put a lot into it. And listen, it does land, but you know, Merab's going back. I don't think this had much impact. I think it's another light strike. Okay. Now this here. So Merab does the thing that he's done quite a lot, where he just has his hand in front of him, you know, trying to maintain the distance that he wants. But when Sean's coming in, he does a funny, weird punch. Okay, he kind of just like just dashes his hand against his face. Okay, it had a level of impact, but the technique was fucking awful. Okay, awful technique. I'm giving it a like. The technique was dreadful. Okay, but right after this, okay, fuck it. I'm so sorry, man. Damn, bro. Okay, we get onto this. This is a very nice shot. Okay, this is a heavy shot in my opinion. It was a hard shot. The crowd reacted. Nice left hand. You see Merab's head go back. Best shot of the fight so far. Okay, Sean hits Merab right here. It honestly, excuse me, it more just pushed him back than anything. It was barely a strike, but you know, it's still strike. It's a light strike. Okay, now for this. Okay, one of them doesn't land, known, but Guru gave benefit of the doubt that O'Malley blocked at least one. I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna give benefit of the doubt that they landed. Okay, I said this before. You know, there was another shot earlier on where I gave benefit of the doubt if it landed, and that's what I'm gonna do here, because you know, I mean, this is a weird one. Okay, like I don't. If you give benefit of the doubt of like fucking Sean blocks all of them, I think that would be a dicky take. I don't think Guru giving benefit of the doubt like he blocked at least once like a fucking mongy thing or anything, right? But I'm gonna say they all landed. Okay. Now 9 knees, right? I looked at every single knee. The first couple, there wasn't that much momentum going into it. And then the last couple they were. I gave 4 of them light and 5 of them medium. Okay. 5 of these knees had wind up behind them. Okay, and I understand this is so shit to watch. Okay, it's so boring, it's so shit. Man, that's doing damage to your legs, man. Okay. They had wind up, they looked powerful, they looked like they fucking hurt. Okay. I think 5 of them are medium, 4 of them are light. Okay. And I don't think you give that another category. Okay, I don't think you give that a subcategory. Glances should have been the subcategory. You know what I'm saying? But anyway. Now here, Merab throws 3 shots. 2 of them definitely get in. 1 of them hits the glove. Guru gave it a 0.5 for Merab, the one that hit the glove. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to give it 2 light strikes. Now, Sean, you know, glances a body kick here. I've said this before, I'm not giving glances, so I don't count this for anything. Now, Guru claims with this strike, it kind of just hits the neck area of Sean O'Malley, the upper back neck area. I have watched this countless times. This freeze frame is when O'Malley's just about to leave and start scrambling, and Merab does his little fucking nut hugging shit. But I watched this so many times. I genuinely believe this hit the back of Sean's head. I genuinely believe that. I'm gonna give it a medium because I mean you hear the strike itself. Okay, he put power behind it. You know, he went into it. And he hit the back of his head. I'm gonna give it medium. Okay, I do genuinely believe that he hit him here. Now, when it comes to this, okay, this went right past Merab's face. It literally grazed. Like, it's the definition of a glancing shot. Okay, I ain't counting it for nothing. Okay, like I've said. Now, if we move on to here, I'm personally gonna give this a medium shot. You know, he was moving backwards while throwing it, but it hit completely clean. You can see O'Malley's chin moving from the impact. You know, O'Malley had his guard completely down, and I'm giving that a medium shot personally. And then I mean, yeah, we're at the end of the round at that point, and let's talk about this, okay? Now that I've shown everything, okay, I think I've demonstrated the fact that Merab pretty clearly won round one. I think Sean did land the best shot of the round, but I think Merab overall did land better shots. I think he outlanded him. And then, listen, I know we don't want to add it on, okay, but I mean, I think he won without this, but you know, he had on the control time to that, add on the takedown to that, and he won as well. You know what I mean? I know that doesn't come first, I know it's damage first, but I think he outdamaged Sean in this round. And then, if we're speaking about fucking, obviously he's got a little blood on his lip and whatnot, right? Bro, I'm sorry, yeah, then Nate Diaz would fucking lose every single round as a entire career. I mean, he does anyway because he's fucking shit, okay? But it's literally a little bit of blood, man. Like, it's not that deep, okay? It really ain't that deep. I think Merab outlanded him, landed the better shots overall. Round 3, in my opinion, could go either way, but I think I've demonstrated how Merab clearly wins round 1 and why you can't claim it's a robbery, okay? Anyway, yeah, I think that's a cool discussion, you know what I'm saying? And I'm out, man. Enjoy the rest of your day, you know what I'm saying? Also, I just demonstrated why the north of England is better than the south of England. Also, I just demonstrated why the north of England is better than the south of England. Get out.